Hi guys, welcome to a new reaction. For those who don't know, I'm a Prince Rabbit, and welcome. Today I'm going to react to OneMindSyndicate video 40, I think I said that right, facts about Horus, the Traitor Primarch. And I'm going to react to another video, then why Horus betray the Emperor. Is for OneMindSyndicate 2. I'm going to react to these two videos because it's two small videos, so I'm going to react to the small videos. I decided to react to these two first because I want to react to the heresy of Horus, but I need to understand more who is Horus before I go into this. So I'm going to make a reaction about Horus today. In the next Warhammer 40k video, I'm going to watch the Horus heresy. Everything will happen. Not everything. I know it's a lot of things, but some videos explain everything. Some things happen in the Horus heresy. Okay, so yeah. Today is from OneMindSyndicate. Two videos from OneMindSyndicate. I really hope everyone enjoy. I start to make lives on Twitch, so if you like, please go in there and watch. If you're not there, can you catch my VODs too? And yeah, I'm going to start to make to play games there, so please go in and help me. Okay, this will help me a lot. And if you want to really help me, please give me a like and think to subscribe to my channel. Okay, this will help me a lot. And yeah, so if you have another video, if you want me to react about Horus, about Warhammer 40k or anything else, please tell me in the commentaries. Okay. This video sorry, I need to remember everything I need to say before I start. I knew on this. Okay, if for those who don't notice, English is not my first language, so please be patient with me. Okay, so this video is not a substitute for the original video, so if you wanna see this video full, no pauses, no discussions, no going backs, because I'm going back if I don't understand something. I understand English. I don't speak English very well, but I understand English. But sometimes if you speak something very fast, or sometimes have a word or two words I cannot understand, so sometimes I need to go back. Okay, so yeah, I thought about that, but I understand most of the things. I understand. It's okay. So yeah. So if you don't want to see, if you want to see the video in full, no pauses, go to the description of this video. There I'm going to put the two links of the two videos I'm going to react right now, and if you go in the description, I'm going to have the OneMindSyndicate channel too. Go to OneMindSyndicate and give him a like and subscribe to his channel. Okay, doing that because he is amazing. He's really good. I really like the way he tells stories. Okay. Sorry, I hope everything's okay now, and I think I said everything. Yeah. Okay, thank you everyone to be here. Okay, I really love to start to make reactions of Warhammer 40k because everyone's so helping me for the community of Warhammer. I like a lot. Thank you everyone. Thank you OneMindSyndicate for making this video. The videos I react to, the previous videos I react for of you was amazing. So thank you. You are incredible. Thank you for allowing me to react to your videos. And yeah, okay. Okay, I think I said everything. Okay, let me start it.
Welcome back to another episode of 40 Facts About the 40k Universe. I am your host Gershwan and you were watching OneMindSyndicate. Today we continue talking about the Traitor Primarchs as we get into Horus Lupercal's origin. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. We post Warhammer 40k lore videos every...
I subscribe. You subscribe? You watch right now. You also subscribe to OneMindSyndicate? No? Subscribe to his channel.
single day. And if you have any suggestions, please comment down below. Now, if you enjoy our content, thank our patrons on Patreon. It's because of them that we can do this. Link in the description if you guys want to support us. But with that said, let's get into 40 facts on Horus's origin.
Yes. I don't know nothing about Horus. For those who don't know, I don't know nothing about Horus. So that is why I really into make this video. I try to find in other channels about Horus big videos for 1 hour or half hour, but all I find is about the heresy, the event of the heresy. I don't find a lot about the Horus itself, his origin. So that is why I so into to watch this video right here, even if it is a small one.
When the Primarchs were scattered across the galaxy due to the schemes of the ruinous powers of chaos, a capsule carrying the infant Horus.
I need to understand a little more about this thing too. How they do that. How the chaos gods, they take the babies.
Lupercal came to rest on the mining world of Sithonia.
The world of Zonia existed in one of Terra's closest neighboring star systems, being within reach of even non-warp capable starcraft. Zonia.
Wait, what?
The world of Zonia existed in one of Terra's closest neighboring star systems, being within reach of even non-warp capable starcraft. Zonia had been colonized, built upon, tunneled, and mined probably since the dawn of human interstellar space travel, before even the dark age of technology had begun. As such, all of the world's natural resources had been stripped away and used millennia before, and the planet's ancient mining technology had long since been rediscovered and removed by the tech priests of Mars. The planet that remained was largely redundant and abandoned, completely riddled with catacombs, crumbling industrial plants, and priests of Mars. The planet that remained was largely redundant and abandoned.
So the planet, or Horus land, was a mine planet. Was planet used to mine resources, and now it's abandoned. Okay, that must be a really difficult life there.
Completely riddled with catacombs, crumbling industrial plants, and exhausted mine works. None now know who were the masters of this hell world before it was rediscovered by the Imperial forces during the Great Crusade.
Oh wait, what?
Plants and exhausted mine works. None now know who were the masters of this hell world before it was rediscovered by the Imperial forces during the Great Crusade. Some Imperial scholars speculate that it was the priesthood of Mars, ever greedy for raw materials to feed their forged cities.
Okay, so no one know who abandoned the planet.
Other sources indicate that it was a star kingdom that dwindled to nothing long before unity was even a dream on Terra. No matter who had once controlled the world, they ate the heart of Zonia until it was a dead husk.
Damn. And no one know who was fall of that.
Afterwards, before even the coming of the Age of Strife, Sithonia had become an orphan world.
Before the Age of Strife? Before all the chaos, the planet was already abandoned? Damn.
Abandoned to entropy and violence, even before the Great Collapse.
I know what the Age of Strife is. I don't know the full everything about the Age of Strife. I'm going to make a reaction about this age too. But yeah, wow, before that the planet was already abandoned because all the resources are taken. I'm sorry about my English. I don't know if I said that right or if you understand everything I said. Okay, I'm sorry.
True darkness had descended there. Faced with complete and total economic and social collapse, the people of Sithonia had either left if they possessed wealth enough to return to Terra, or had sunk ever deeper into a terrible poverty defined by both its savagery and a desperate struggle for survival. Fierce, lawless gangs inhabited the depths of Sithonia, enjoying freedom from the rigors of imperial citizenship. There was no
So I still have people in the planet.
Law, but the blade.
Okay, I sorry, my note boring me. Sorry about that.
No desire except that to survive. Some gangs were territorial, their leaders possessing all.
Wait, so the planet was
by both its savagery and a desperate struggle for survival. fierce, lawless gangs inhabited the depths of Sithonia,
gangs was inhabited by gangs
from the rigors of imperial citizenship. There was no law but the blade, no desire except that to survive. Some gangs were territorial, their leaders possessing all the pretensions of barbarian kings, with armies of men and women bonded to their service. They could seize access to tunnels.
That must be a very difficult childhood for Horus. But if I remember right, they are growing up fast, right, compared to the humans. At least that I remember from the video from Sanguinius. They grow up more fast than normal humans.
Demand tribute from other factions and create enclaves in the lightless heart of abandoned tunnel networks. To other gangs, blood and power was a crop to be harvested by violence and violence alone, and the dead meat enough to live on. Holding no territory and living from plunder, these gangs raided, murdered, and burned. Where they did not need food, ammunition, or supplies, they would raid simply to enhance the fear they spread, or wait,
what?
And the dead meat enough to live on. Holding no territory and living from plunder, these gangs raided, murdered, and burned. Where they did not need food, ammunition, or supplies, they would raid simply to enhance the fear they spread, or winnow out the weak and the undeserving from their own ranks. While these raving gangs left blood and ruin at their passing, others moved like specters on the edge of sight, killing silently and for ends that few could understand. Between these factions, a fluid web of respect, tribute, and rivalry existed. Factions would form, evolve, and dissolve in a few solar months. For those that endured longer, only one thing was certain: their time would pass. And so it was for the long years of the Age of Strife. The strong killed the weak, only to be killed themselves as others rose up, again and...
So this started before the Age of Strife and they continue for, wow, all time. At least that's what I understand. If I understand wrong, please tell me in the commentaries. But this started before the Age of Strife and then continue until the Age of Strife, until our Horus land to that planet.
And again. And somehow this murderous strain of Zethonian humanity not only survived, but thrived by murder and prospered by plunder. And so Sithonia endured for long years.
While the terrible conditions on Chthoniya are well documented, the exact arrival of the Primarch Horus is completely unknown.
Oh, wait, what?
Chthoniya endured for long years.
While the terrible conditions on Chthoniya are well documented, the exact arrival of the Primarch Horus is completely unknown.
Okay, maybe that's why I don't find a lot about Horus lore.
Different accounts contradict each other, and some historical documents contain enormous omissions, making it almost impossible to truly understand the Primarch's formative years. One source places Horus on Chthoniya as a child, growing to maturity amongst the harsh gangs that populated the post-industrial nightmare of a world, honeycombed with long extinct mines and dominated by decay. Support for his theory is found in the way the Primarch spoke the Chthonian language. It was fluent. He spoke it with a particular hard-palated edge and rough vowels of a Western Hemispheric ganger, the most common and roughest of the Chthonian feral castes. Other theories say...
So one theory it was a gang, right? It was a member of a gang. It was fight by one gang when he was a baby and then was raised by them.
That Horus was never raised on the planet, and his mastery of the language was done deliberately to show his legion he was as honest and low-born as any of them. And yet another source claims that Horus returned to Terra itself. It is said that Horus grew at the Emperor's side, learning from his father even as they took back the Sol System and forged the alliance between the techno-barbarian nations of Terra and with the Mechanicus of Mars, thus creating the Imperium of Man. The truth of the origin of the Primarch will most likely never be known. After his betrayal, the Imperium did the best they could to eradicate him from Imperial history books.
Then that is why I don't find a lot about the Lord of Horus. But this is... Thank you, OneMindSyndicate, to explain that to me, because I was trying to find about Horus lore history, but I can't find, and I don't understand, because Horus Heresy is one of the most biggest event of the universe. But now it's explained. It was raised from the story, and no one knows. Everyone have a different theory about his story. Okay. You see, well, thank you, OneMindSyndicate, for explaining that to me.
And those were 40 facts on Horus Lupercal's origin. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Yeah, I enjoy.
If you did, share it with your friends.
Anyway, sorry, go back.
Imperial history books. And those were 40 facts on Horus Lupercal's origin.
Okay.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
I enjoy.
If you did, share it with your friends. Facebook, Reddit, whatever social media you guys use. It helps out the channel when you do so. If you do enjoy our content,
the channel.
Thank our patrons on Patreon. It's because of them that we can do this. Link in the description if you guys want to support us. It's $1 a month. So thank you guys ahead of time if you do decide to support. Horus's story is difficult to create a longer video for, just because it is just full of just different theories of what could have been. Other theories point to...
That is why I didn't find anything. That makes so much sense now.
The Emperor actually finding Horus first. We're going to talk a little bit more about that in part 2 or the next video of the Emperor finding all the different Primarchs. But Horus's story is a really interesting one. It's unfortunate. He is one of those characters that the story is surrounding him. The whole betrayal, the Horus Heresy, is because of him, and it sucks that...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you said everything. I tried to... The Horus, they have a lot of the story is based on what he did, but we don't have a lot of lore. So now I understand. Thank you, again. Thank you. I said thank you before, but thank you again, OneMindSyndicate, for explaining that, because I was so confused. I literally look for a lot of different channels to try to find a big lore of Horus, so I can understand a little more about Horus itself. But I didn't find it, and I was so confused. I found about the heresy, but I didn't find about Horus itself. Now everything is okay. Maybe this video is... Wait a minute. Okay, I'm back. Okay, this video is for... I just look. This video is for 4 years ago. Maybe now is different. Have some lore. I don't know. Tell me in the commentaries. But I didn't watch. I tried to find in YouTube, and I didn't find anything. So that makes sense. Wow. Okay. This is very strange. Why? Okay, he's such an important character. We don't have nothing about him. Have just theories. Okay.
You will never be able to play him on the 40k tabletop. You can still play him in 30k. But because his soul was basically obliterated, he is completely wiped out from 40k. So on the tabletop, the hope of
how the Emperor did that? How he destroyed his soul? Interesting.
Ever having the Black Legion have their Primarch come back is just, it's never gonna happen unless GW wants to piss off a lot of people who really enjoy the lore.
Yeah. But I have a question. If he is not, his legion is still there, but he died, he completely destroyed. But they have a new leader, not a Primarch, but one general who control now the Black Legion. I think the Black Legion.
The Black Legion have their...
I posted it. I got back the right place. So the Black Legion have another leader now, who continue their work of Horus or something like that.
Their Primarch come back is just, it's never gonna happen unless GW wants to piss off a lot of people who really enjoy the lore, which they might. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying our content. If you guys have suggestions for any other topics, please comment down below. We read the comments every day and we video answering that question, because some of those are like juicy enough to like create an entire long video for that. So please comment down in the comment section below. But yeah, with that said, I'll talk to you tomorrow. This is Gershwan with OneMindSyndicate signing out.
This was really, really good. I learned, I wouldn't say learn completely nothing, but I learned a lot about Horus. We don't know nothing about Horus. When I learned about Horus, we don't know nothing about Horus. But this was cool. This was cool. Thank you, OneMindSyndicate. I'm going to watch the second video now, so please don't go. I still have video. It's 40 facts. I know. Sorry, my English is not very good. About why Horus betrayed the Emperor. So yeah, but this video was really good, really good. I understand why I didn't try to find something and I find nothing. So yeah, thank you, OneMindSyndicate, to explain me that. Okay. This is a small video too, but it's still for OneMindSyndicate. Is why did Horus betray the Emperor in Warhammer 40k? So yeah, it's a small video too. Going to be linked in the description, so please go into the original one if you want to see full, no pauses, no going backs. And yeah, let me see a little. Let me see more about this. Sorry. My English again, sometimes I get a little stressed. I wanted to talk, but I don't know, it's not going out of my mouth. I don't know, I try to talk and the words don't get out of my mouth. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, let's start it.
Welcome back to another episode of 40 Facts About the 40k Universe. I am your host, Gershwan, and today we're going to be talking about the events that led up to Horus's betrayal of the Imperium and the start of the Horus Heresy. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. We post Warhammer 40k lore videos every single day. If you have any suggestions, please comment down below. And if you enjoy our content, thank our patrons on Patreon. It is because of them that we can do this. Link in the description if you guys want to support.
Yeah, go ahead. Go support OneMindSyndicate. I almost say Horus. No, don't support Horus, okay? At least if you want. But go and support OneMindSyndicate, okay? His videos are incredible, okay? Go and support his videos.
With that said, let's get into 40 facts on why Horus decided to betray the Imperium. 60 Terran years after the world of Davin was brought into Imperial compliance, the Primarch Horus was influenced by the Wordbearer's first chaplain Erebus to return to the Pharaoh planet. He was told that the Imperial Governor of the world, Eugen Tempa, had turned from the light of the Emperor and forsworn his oath of fealty to the Imperium. According to Erebus, Tempa had found the inhabitants of Dabin's moon unwilling to comply with Imperial rule.
Wait. I have a lot of things here right now. Let me go back.
Planet. He was told that the Imperial Governor of the world, Eugen Tempa, had turned from the light of the Emperor and forsworn his oath of fealty to the Imperium.
Okay.
According to Erebus, Tempa had found the inhabitants of Dabin's moon unwilling to comply with Imperial rule. So the planetary governor led an occupying force in an attempt to bring the wild tribes of the moon back into the light.
Okay, so I have a problem in the government of this planet. Okay.
The Imperial truth. But during the parley with the tribesmen, Tempa and his men were struck down by a sorcerous attack that twisted their perception away from the loyalty of the Imperium, and they succumbed to the temptations of power and immortality offered by chaos, and more specifically by the plague god Nurgle, who claimed Davin's moon and Tempa as his own.
Okay, so that happened. And Horus was sent that to help.
Personally led a combined assault force of Lunawolves, an Imperial Army regiment of Byzant Janissaries, and a detachment of Titans of the Legal Mortal.
Okay, wait, back.
His own. Horus personally led a combined assault force of Lunawolves, an Imperial Army regiment of Byzant
Lunawolves?
Janissaries, and a who claimed Davin's moon and Tempa as his own. Horus personally led a combined assault force of Lunawolves, an Imperial Army regiment of Byzant Janissaries, and a detachment of Titans of the Legal Mortis onto the moon's surface.
Maybe I understand wrong. I was confused. I was thinking about the Space Wolves. No, forget it. Maybe something different.
They soon discovered the wrecks of Tempa's flagship, the Glory of Terra, which was now a ruined derelict. The mass grave of rotting bodies of the Imperial Army garrison left on Davin were found in a nearby swamp, wearing the remnants of the uniform of the 63rd Expeditionary Force. They seemed to confirm that Tempa and all his men had perished, but this was not the case. The corpses of the Imperial Army troops were reanimated through the powers of Nurgle as plague zombies.
Oh, okay. So I thought okay. So I thought the corpse, indeed, the corpse gets reanimated by the power of Nurgle.
Emerged from the swamp and attacked the Imperial forces in mass. The Lunawolves and the Byzant Janissaries.
Oh, okay. Luna Wolf is something related to the Space Wolves?
Cut down the
if someone knows, can tell me in the commentaries, because I don't know.
Reanimated corpses. After this confrontation, the War Master led a spear-tip assault of Astartes into the derelict flagship. The bloated, mutant form of the Nurgle-corrupted Imperial Governor was discovered deep within the rotting vessel by Captain Moy of the 19th Company. Tempa attempted to convert the Lunawolf's captain to Chaos, but Moy refused, and so the corrupted planetary governor cut him down. Horus arrived shortly thereafter to confront the into the derelict flagship. The bloated, mutant form of the Nurgle-corrupted Imperial Governor was discovered.
Oh, okay, so the governor was already muted by the powers of Nurgle, okay.
Deep within the rotting vessel by Captain Moy of the 19th Company. Tempa attempted to convert the Lunawolf's captain to Chaos, but Moy refused, and so the corrupted planetary governor cut him down. Horus arrived shortly thereafter to confront the chaos-corrupted Tempa, whose long-deceased body was now grossly enlarged, swollen with the corruption of Nurgle. During their confrontation,
I don't like Nurgle. Sorry, guys. I really think this is a little disgusting. I'm really sorry.
The War Master discovered that Tempa's corrupted form was immune to most forms of conventional injury. Horus also noted that Tempa seemed to possess preternatural swiftness for a being so bloated and bulky, as well as a formidable skill in swordsmanship.
Oh, okay. So his body was more. Yeah. I remember now. Ricky in his video said the Nurgle are more tanky, right? If I remember that right, yeah.
Horus fought like never before. His every move.
The Horus, the Nurgle's demons are more tanky.
Needed to parry and defend. Tempa had never been a swordsman, so where this sudden, horrific skill came from, Horus had no idea. This was most likely due to Tempa being armed with the stolen Kimbrak Anathema, the xenochaotic weapon that had been secretly stolen many weeks earlier from the Interrex Hall of Devices on Zenobia by the scheming wordbearer's first chaplain Eric.
Wow, he said a lot of things right now. Wait, let's go back. He said a lot of names. I am very confused. Wait.
A formidable skill and swordsman.
I sorry, OneMindSyndicate. The problem is not you. The problem is me. Okay, don't be mad at me. Okay, OneMindSyndicate. The problem is me. I sometimes struggle to understand some things when some people start to say a lot of names and very fast.
Fought like never.
So sorry.
Before, his every move needed to parry and defend. Tempa had never been a swordsman, so where this sudden, horrific skill came from, Horus had no idea.
Yeah, Horus, got Horus by surprise, right? It just imagined it was just a normal government. I don't know.
This was,
and then end up like a very good soldier, knight. I don't know, knight.
Most likely due to Tempa being armed with the stolen Kimbrak Anathema.
So he
no idea. This was most likely due to Tempa being armed with the stolen Kimbrak Anathema, the xenochaotic weapon that had been secretly stolen many weeks earlier from the Interrex Hall of Devices on Zenobia by the...
No, but these Xenos are not the Xenos we know, right? It's a different one. Worshipping they worship Nurgle. That is why he get match between he become a Nurgle priest, I don't know, cultist, right? And the sword, that's the link. Yeah, let me continue. I get more confused every time, sorry.
The scheming word-bearer's first chaplain, Erebus. The anathema was a tailored weapon, a blade of sentient metal dedicated to Nurgle that had been crafted by the Kinbrak metallurgies using a technique now utterly forbidden by the Kinbrak's Interrex Alliance.
Okay.
A blade of sentient metal dedicated to Nurgle that had been crafted.
So yeah, the blade was made to Nurgle, like a cultist blade, right?
By the Kinbrak metallurgies using a technique.
I'm really sorry about my English, guys. I'm really sorry about that.
Now utterly forbidden.
I try to be more understandable. I don't know if that is a word so everyone can understand me better. Okay.
By the Kinbrak's Interrex Alliance. When such a blade was selected for use against a specific target, it became the target's nemesis, utterly inimical to the very molecular being of the chosen target. During the vicious battle,
what did the blade do?
Metallurgies, using a technique now utterly forbidden by the Kinbrak's Interrex Alliance. When
it's a way forbidden, okay.
Such a blade was selected for use against a specific target, it became the target's nemesis, utterly inimical to the very molecular being of the chosen target.
Also, if you have this blade and you have a target, you need to kill this target.
It became the target's nemesis, utterly inimical to the very molecular being of the chosen target. During the vicious battle, Tempa stabbed the fell blade into the War Master's shoulder, where his power had been torn away. Though in agony, Horus managed to finally subdue his foe and mortally wound him. As the corrupting power of Nurgle fled his ravaged and decaying body, Tempa was racked with guilt over what he had done. Before dying, he attempted to warn Horus against the powers of the entities that live in the warp. Tempa
also, wait.
Subdue his foe and mortally wound him. As the corrupting power of Nurgle fled his ravaged and decaying body, Tempa was racked with guilt over what he had done.
Oh, so he got conscience what he done. He was blind by the power of Nurgle, and then when he start to die, he got conscience. He regained this conscience.
Before his ravaged and decaying body, Tempa was racked with guilt over what he had
and then become he feel guilt by what he did.
done. Before dying,
You have done.
he attempted to warn Horus against the powers of the entities that live in the warp. Tempa prophesied that only Horus could avert a grim future of never-ending war, where the Emperor was trapped in living death and mankind was held in bondage in a nightmarish hell of bureaucracy and superstition.
Oh no. Oh.
When the final spark of life fled Tempa and died, he was consumed by the powers of the warp. The wounded Horus was found by his Astarte and taken back to his flagship in orbit of Davin. Soon the War Master fell ill from the effects of the anathema.
Yes, because Nurgle, right? His plague and all this stuff. So if he's one of his blades,
And was struck down by a mysterious sickness sufficiently virulent to affect even his superhuman resilient immune system. His mysterious illness was even beyond the skills of a legioness apothecary to cure, and so, in desperation, Horus was brought to the surface of Davin to be healed in the Temple of the Serpent Lodge. The Temple of the Serpent Lodge, also known as Delphos, was an imposing stone building set in the middle of a huge crater on Davin that had a diameter stretching across thousands of meters.
Okay.
The crater was located at the end of a long valley, and the chief way to approach it by land involved traveling along a stone causeway set along the bottom of the valley. The causeway was lined with crumbling stone statues of ancient Davinite kings. The actual temple was an octagonal structure with a bastion and a tower built for each corner. In each corner, a further 8 towers surrounded a dome raised in the center of the structure, and each tower was tipped with a blazing fire. A single large archway led into the dome. The approach to this dome involved climbing a set of massive stone steps that were lined with coal braziers and pillars carved to feature serpents.
Sorry if I don't speak a lot. I try to understand everything. And just start to explain about the structure of the temple. So yeah, I don't have a lot I can say about that.
At the top of the steps was a path that narrowed as it approached the gate.
Well, at least have something there I didn't notice. Maybe.
A similar line with
tell me in the commentaries.
Burning fires and stone pillars. However, between the gated archways and the top of the steps was a wide circular pool. The pool generated 3 narrow watercourses toward the steps, and in fact continued down it, with one channel on either side and one set in the middle splitting the staircase. The gate itself consisted of 2 large doors of beaten and carved bronze. They featured a complex design only fully understandable when the gate was closed. It showed a large tree with spreading and fruit-laden branches. Many minor serpents twisted and spiraled around the edge of the design, but 2 great snakes coiled around the tree and each other, with their heads entwined together above it. When Captain Logan saw the design, he noted that it was strikingly similar to that worn by a space marine apothecary. The paving in front of the gate continued the image of the tree by featuring a carving of 3 great roots that led to the edge of the wide pool. Apparently, once the gates were closed, they could only be opened from within.
I don't think this is the symbol of medicine. I think this is the symbol of Hermes. This is the cetrum of the cetrum. I don't know the name from Hermes. The message card from the Greek mythology, is not from the medicine. If I think it's right.
Then, there was a secret chamber at the heart of the temple, protected by powerful chaotic sorcery and screen.
A lot of people confund this too. I think I'm right.
Technology installed by the disgruntled tech adepts of the Mechanicum in return for information given to them by the Wordbearers Legion. Circular in nature, the chamber had a sacrificial circle and a sinkhole built into the center, where they placed the wounded Horus. Davenite belief was that the injured taken inside were left to the care of the spirits of the deceased, and their ultimate destiny would then be revealed, to die and join the spirits of the dead in the beyond, or to find a second chance at life. They were expected to come forth healed, but if this did not occur after 9 days, their remains were brought out and burned, the ashes cast into the pool. In truth, the Temple of the Serpent Lodge was a place of worship for those cultists who were devoted to Chaos Undivided.
Damn. Okay. So the temple, all this was a temple for the cultists, for all the gods, right?
Trapped within the temple, the wounded Horus was subjected to the dark rituals of the cultists, who were able to take Horus's spirit and transfer it from his body into the Immaterium. There he bore witness to the nightmare vision of the future. He saw the Imperium of Man as a repressive, violent theocracy, where the Emperor and several of his Primarch brothers, not including himself, were worshipped as gods by the masses. While the vision of the imperial future granted by the Chaos Gods was a true one,
yeah, I remember someone tell me this in the commentaries. The Chaos God started to make him have visions about the destruction of the Empire.
It was ironically an outcome largely created by the War Master's own actions. The Dark Gods portrayed themselves as victims of the Emperor's psychic mind, and claimed that he had no real interest in the happenings of the material world. During this ritual, Magnus the Red, the sorcerous Primarch of the Thousand Suns Legion, traveled into the warp via sorcery to try and stop Horus from turning to chaos. Magnus explained that the War Master's vision was only one among many possible futures.
Oh, so wait.
The material world. During this ritual, Magnus the Red,
yeah, I remember this. Yeah, it's a Chaos Primarch now, right? From Zich. Okay.
Sorcerer.
So he tried to get Horus out of that, to not get corrupted by the Chaos Gods. It's interesting.
Primarch of the Thousand Suns Legion traveled into the warp via sorcery to try and stop Horus from turning to chaos. Magnus explained that the War Master's vision was only one among many possible futures, but one that Horus alone could prevent. Horus, already jealous and resentful of the Emperor, proved all too receptive of the ruinous power's false vision. The Chaos God's pact to Horus was simple: give us the Emperor, and we will give you your galaxy. Driven by his jealousy, desire for power, and anger at what he saw as his father's abandonment of him, Horus
Okay, now I understand a little more. So okay.
Accepted the ruin.
Because someone explained he had visions about the future and how dark going to be the future, but they didn't show it. It's because Horus helped make this future become like that. Okay.
When his powers offer, they healed his wound and filled him with the powers of the warp, renouncing his oath to the Emperor, the War Master, and abandonment of him. Horus accepted the ruinous powers offer. They healed his wound.
They healed his wound. So they used this to attract him. So they wound to attract him. Maybe this all was planned long before. Damn.
And filled him with the powers of the warp. Renouncing his oath to the Emperor, the War Master began the long journey of what would become known as the Horus Heresy.
And his brother was there. Try to talk to him.
And those were 40 facts.
I don't think they're going to explain this right now. Maybe I need to go to his lore. Something they read. How's his name again?
During this ritual, Magnus the Red.
Magnus. Maybe I need to go to the Magnus lore, so I'm going to understand a little more about what happened after this. Okay. Or maybe he convinced him to not accept, but Horus accept anyway. But he didn't know. Magnus, right? I think it is his name. Didn't know he accepted. I confused. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. This video is supposed to be more lightning, but no. But I understand a lot of things. I see. I didn't know how they communicate to Horus. I think they just by dreams. So now I know how the Chaos God communicating to Horus and make him have this vision of the future. And I think all this was planned before the blade and to hand to get wounded. All this was planned before by the Chaos Gods. This is what I think. So he get to the temple and he gain communication with them.
See. And those were 40 facts on Horus's betrayal. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did,
I enjoy. I really hope everyone enjoy. I know it's a small video.
Facebook, Reddit, whatever social media you guys use. Obviously, if they're reading the Horus Heresy novels and they don't like to get spoilers, don't share this video with them, or share this video with them if you want. Maybe you don't like them. Yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Thank our supporters on Patreon. It is because of them that we can create videos. Thank you guys so much. If you guys want to support,
thank you, OneMindSyndicate. You are amazing.
It's just $1 a month. But with that said, I'll talk to you tomorrow. This was Gershwan with OneMindSyndicate signing out.
Wow, this was really good. Okay. Okay, so now I understand a little more about Horus. So we don't know a little about his origin because the Empire did decide to erase every evidence about Horus and about his origin. I don't know if I said that right. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. And yeah, and the all betrayal, in my eyes, was all a big plan of the Chaos Gods since the beginning. The creation of the blade wounded him until he got to. He tried to get a cure, to better heal, and no one could heal him. I don't know if it's heal or cure. Okay, and he find out this temple, and this temple was in fact a cultist place for Chaos Undivided. That is how he said. Chaos Undivided mean worship all the Chaos Gods, and all this to me, for what I see, all this was a plan to already made it by the Chaos Gods. In my eyes, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but this is what I think after watching these two videos. Okay, I really like these videos. Thank you if you watch this until here. I'm really sorry, maybe this video got a little longer than I expected because of me. I'm really sorry if I get back a lot of times because I don't understand something or some word. I'm really sorry about that. OneMindSyndicate, again, your video is incredible. Thank you for explaining me a lot. I know this is just 40 facts, but still very good. If you want me to react to a long video explain more about this, please tell me in the comments. Please, if you know this video, sorry, my neighbor started to scream. He's doing that a lot, so yeah. So if you want me to react to a video, please tell me in the comments. Tell me where I can find a good video about Horus, about his betrayal, okay? And yeah, so probably next time I'm going to do a Horus Heresy. That's going to be a really large video. Probably not going to be all about Horus Heresy, because Horus Heresy have a lot of things in this time of heresy, the heresy time. But yeah, I'm going to try to watch a couple of videos about this time, and I really hope everyone enjoy. I'm sorry if I start to speak a lot, sorry. If you like this video, please give me a like and subscribe. And again, if you like the video, the two videos, please go into the OneMindSyndicate, subscribe to his channel, go and help him. Go into the two videos, watch the two videos by yourselves if you want it. The links of the OneMindSyndicate channel and the two videos going to be in the description of this video. So yeah, just go down there and watch, and I really hope everyone enjoy. I'm sorry if you feel I did something and I can improve in something, please tell me in the comments what I can improve. If you don't like something I made or some word I said wrong, please put in the comments how I can improve and how is the right way to speak or to do. I'm really sorry. I learning, okay? I learning, and I always into tips to how to do better, how to improve myself, okay? So yeah, thank you everyone. Have an amazing day, incredible day, and I'll see you in the next reaction. Bye.